why do you leave a winning school, JSU, that was 12-0 to go to a school who ain't won but one game all year long? To me, that tells not just black students, that tells other people and other students that our best black school ain't good enough for us.
Is it me, right? Or is it weird that people can have a job just talking about racism all day long? How do you go from a rapper to a pro-black activist? I can't really tell if the garbage music that you used to make hurt black people more or these garbage takes that you give us. Check this out, bro. What you and people like Dr. Umar are suggesting is that black people should not try to live up to their full potential, because you're railing for him to stay at a black school versus go to a quote unquote white school. Meanwhile, the black school is smaller. The black school has less revenue. The black school plays in a conference with much lower level of competition, and Deion Sanders is a professional that wants to get paid more. He wants to see if he can compete at the highest level of competition and probably wants to win an NCAA National Football Championship. There's a big difference. But what you're suggesting is that it's important for black people to hold themselves back for the hood, for the culture. And that's just fucking stupid. That is counterproductive to everything that you talk about. Like, whenever you talk, you say like you want to uplift black people. Like, that seems to be like the mission of all these pro-black speakers. Like, they want black people to be lifted up and for us to succeed. But then when a person makes a power move to succeed, then you like, no, you should have stayed back and held yourself back for the rest of us. Like, which one is it, bro? Do you want us to stay pigeonholed and only service 13% of the population? Or do you want this man to recognize that he lives in America? He can branch his talents out to the whole world and make way more money. Because I guarantee you, if it was you, WillieD, made the difference between making $300,000 or going to Colorado and making, I think, $5 million, you would take the $5 million. I just suspected that's the case. But let's just say you're that virtuous and you wouldn't. You would be a dope. You know why you would be a dope, sir? Because with your $5 million, you can take your resources and do way more for the black community than you could with your $300,000. Or just the fact that it's your life and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But people like you, who make everything about race, you seem to want a winner to not fulfill his full potential. The reality is that you are trying to live to your full potential as a social media pundit, as a talking head. And the only way you could do that is to come up with viral videos. So that's why you always talk about race, because you have identified that you call something racist, you seem to get views. The problem is you don't realize how incredibly fucking destructive that is, that you teach people that they should always be afraid of some racist boogeyman, some racist monster, to the point where a black man can't get offered a job making 8 to 10 times more than what he makes now and take it because racism.